Hello everyone, this is Charles Harper. We're now going to take a look at the automated webinar platform, Webby. And what we're going to do now that we're inside of the dashboard here is we're going to go to the webinar section. What we're then going to do is we're going to click Create a New Webinar. We're going to give that webinar a name. We're now going to give the webinar a name. We're then going to click Create. What we're now going to do is we're going to go to the video section, and we're now going to go to this section that says Upload Video. What we're now going to do is we're going to upload our MP4 video in order to play the automated video. We now have our MP4 video. It's less than 250 meg, so we meet the qualifications. What we're going to do is we're going to upload the video by clicking Open. Once we do that, we're then going to click Upload. The video will then upload, and then the process will then be complete. What we're now going to do is we're going to go to the Handout section. We're now going to upload a new handout. What we're now going to do is we're going to grab a file in order to upload for our handout. And you'll notice then that we can only upload zip files, and it needs to be 5 meg or max. Once we have our file, we're then going to click Upload. Our handout is then uploaded. We're now going to come back to our webinar. We're going to click Edit Webinar. And you'll see here that you have 3 sets of settings. Now we can customize the sign-up settings. You're going to see some content already written here. For the sake of time, what we're going to do is we're going to go straight to the main settings. What we can then do is we can choose any video that we want to have available. You'll notice that we have a video uploaded. So now what we're going to do is we're going to work with this video. Now what we can do is we can place a URL in here where we want our buy button to go when it shows up in the webinar. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to write in a URL that we want people to be taken to when they click the button that's going to be on our page. We're then going to write in what we want to see on the button. We're then going to determine at what point the button is going to show in the video. Now if we want to simulate attendees, we can do that, or you can choose not to. We're just going to leave the default here. What we can then do is when the video ends, we can redirect individuals to a specific page. Now if we're going to allow questions, we can write in this box, and we can give Webby an email where we want our questions to be sent. We can choose then the kind of answer that we want to have. We can either have it live, or we can have the answers sent by email. We can then determine how we want the handouts to be handled. If we have a handout, we can place it here. We can then determine when the handout is going to show. If we have the button to show at 30 seconds, we're going to have the handout to show at 60 seconds. We're then going to go and click Continue. We can then look at any additional settings. Again, we can use a countdown on our page and a replay button URL. We're going to use a specific countdown date and time. What we're going to do now is we're going to click Save and Exit. What we're now going to do is we're going to get our links. We have here a webinar sign-up link. We also have a replay URL. And we're going to place that URL here in this web address box. And you'll see here what your customer is going to see with the videos that you're going to have uploaded. And basically you'll see the countdown timer, you'll see the button that we set up, and you'll see here that you can have questions and answers with the individuals that we set up here. With the call to action button, this is the replay call to action button. It takes us to a specific page that we set up ahead of time. And you'll see our page. And so that's your setup. So you've got a pretty easy setup in terms of being able to display your webinar, host your video, and then have a call to action, and then engage with your viewers either by email or by live Q&A. Now you'll see the URL where you can get Webby on this page. You'll also see the other bonuses that we are going to have available. Okay, so with that, thanks and have a great day.